Topuria, I don't know if you saw his tweet. He said you're like the most boring fighter in the UFC or something like that. I know you said to ask you about him after the fight at media day.
We'll see. He keep talking about the fight against me, and after that fight, let's see. We will do some things.
Can you give us your full thoughts on a fight with him now?
No injury, nothing. I don't feel any pains. I'm ready. Who is gonna be next? Let's do this, and I will make it easy. And today I show you, Jake's one of the best in this game. You know, one of the hardest opponent. That's why I prepare so hard to make this easy. And this is our plan. And I did the exact. He defends. I try to do some chokes, try to make Kimura, but he defends very well. But I make this easy because I training so hard.
You've never been hesitant to give a very thorough and broken down prediction. What are you gonna do to Ian Garian there on Saturday?
Honestly, for me, it's I think Ian's gonna try to run around the whole first round. But then by the end of the first round, his little point jabbing is not gonna work. Then I'm gonna grab a hold of him. I'm gonna take him down. I'm gonna let him back up just because I want to show him that I could take you down if I want to. And then I'm gonna outbox him because he said he could outstrike me. He thinks he's this pretty striker. He's been in there with some great strikers, right? He's been there with MVP. He's been there with Shavkat. He's been there with Pratis, and none of them guys finished him. So for me, it's finishing him on the feet and then reminding everybody who I am.
Damn, I mean, that would be a hell of a statement, but what does it do here? I mean, obviously the elephant in the room, Islam is now the champion. Does this change your future plans here? I know you've talked about maybe middleweights, like, is that in play? Or what do you think the victory, if you get it the way you want to, what does this all mean?
I mean, we're looking at Jake Paul. No, I'm messing with you. For myself, it's only focusing on one guy, man. I don't want to look past anybody. I'm only looking at Saturday. Ask me that question Sunday, I'll give you an answer.
Вот многие после такого выступления считают, что бой с Ильей – это полный мисс-матч. Ты как считаешь?
Не факт. Я думаю, что с Ильей будет намного тяжелее, чем с Мадаленой было.
Из-за низкого центра тяжести и борьбы?
Из-за антропометрии, и я думаю, что у Ильи намного тяжелее удар, чем с кем он дрался?
Джек Делла Мадалена.
Да, я думаю, что у Ильи тяжелее удар, чем Мадалена. Мадалена меньше ронял, чем Илья. Илья почти всех роняет.
А ты
like either one of them right now could fight for the title. If it's Carlos, I'm happy. If it's Morales, I'm happy. You know, but we also got to add the monster at that weight class, the boogeyman, Shavkat. Shavkat is amazing, and that's the only guy actually that could beat Islam. That's the only guy that could beat Islam, and he's naturally bigger. Great wrestler, has an endless tank of gas, and he's not bad on the feet. You know, he does eat some shots to give some shots, but he's not bad on the feet. And now that I think about it, I forgot completely about Shavkat. He's been injured for so long, but he's another one of my favorite welterweights. He could be another guy that could beat him all, man. Shavkat's really good, so maybe we get Shavkat versus Jack Magdalena, or Shavkat versus one of these guys, Carlos or Michael, whoever doesn't fight for the title, because we need to see Shavkat fighting for that title.
Pereira has been calling out Hamza for a grappling match.
Yeah.
Talk to me about this. Is this crazy?
I don't know why this guy wanna grappling with him. It will be like I will try to do versus Leo Messi in football. It's a very different level for wrestling. Maybe if we ask him about kickbox, it will be a good match. But Alex and wrestling is different.
What about MMA? These two.
MMA, he has more chance, but Hamzat will beat him.
I'm not here to glaze in any way, shape, form, or fashion, but I say it's the most competitive because when I look at a guy like Islam, I don't really see holes like that. And that's something that scares me, that causes that heartbeat to go up. And that's where you see some of the most spectacular performance. Because the last time I felt that like that was Kobe Covington won. And that's when I was like, yo, you got a guy that can wrestle just as good as you, a guy that can grapple just as good, a guy that can maybe not strike it, but a guy that can strike just as well. You have a guy that's good at all these things. How do you get that victory? And that's where you live. That's where you get that, you know, your spirit just is in there to just fight it out. And so I would say yes, if you're talking about which fight right now is probably the most competitive. And listen, Islam is great. It's great. Especially what he did last night. Islam is great. You can't take anything away from him.
He said that there's no emotion in Islam and he's boring. But I mean, how could you say that moment was boring, right? It was one of the most historic moments in the welterweight division now, right? In Madison Square Garden, an absolute domination. 19 minutes and 10 seconds of control time for Islam. It's incredible.
Yeah, no, it was incredible. And, you know, I mean, as a fighter, you got to try to mark up the fights and get everybody involved. And he does a great job of doing that, you know. So let's see what happens, you know. If the UFC offers him, then no problem. I mean, I can't answer for Islam, but I'm saying no problem. Islam and his, you know, Ali, you know, who I consider the greatest manager in the business, will do the right thing for Islam. So, you know, but let's face it, you know, we're going to meet him eventually, whether it's the White House or whether it's another time. Let the UFC decide that, I say. But we're going to meet him eventually if he wants to continue to come up. But I seriously doubt Islam will want to come down. And for him, it's the first time anybody will ever go for a triple, right? He'll be the first triple challenger for it. So that would be a monster fight for the whole world, to be honest with you.
All right, we're not going to mention this fucker's name, but he did get his ass beat by the Muslim Brotherhood. They stole it from me because I was literally on my way to whoop this motherfucker's ass. They've been sending a couple messages, and I was like, all right, cool. You keep sending these messages, brother. We're going to have to see each other. Bo gets that knockout. They show a little replay of the fans reacting, right? And guess who's there? Bitch ass bitch. So I tell the UFC immediately, this fan experience is over. I want to go to my seat, please. As I start walking towards my seat from the VIP room, I run into Chanko. I'm like, what's up, man? The police is all over. I go, what happened, brother? I see his hands are blood, and I'm like, nah, something happened. What happened with you, man? Look at your hands. He go, no, all good, bro. Little problem. I took care of it. And I go, all right. UFC starts coming, running at me. You stay right here. Don't move. What just happened? What'd you get into? And they're grabbing me. They're holding me. And I'm like, bro, I just literally got here. I wish I could have done something. So by the time I got out to the main event, all the good fun was taken away already. Dylan Dennis had already got fucking mopped up, kicked in the fucking face. They made him eat shit, made him lick the floor, and then they kicked his ass out and banned him. Sucks for you.
That's it for today's video. So what are your thoughts on this? Share your thoughts in the comment section and make sure to subscribe and like if you enjoyed the video.